guys! Today I am going to share with you the makeup that I did for my recently passed St. Thomas Virgin Islands wedding. I did my own makeup for lots of different reasons. One, because it saves money, and two, because I was going from a cruise ship to the actual island and I had a very small window of time where I could actually do my makeup. So I want to do a few pictures of this makeup here. So, if red is something you are willing to do for your wedding, then please stay tuned. And don't feel bad if you have to do your own makeup. If you're confident enough to do your day-to-day makeup, then you are confident enough to practice the day before or so and do your own makeup for your wedding day. Stay tuned. I use Smashbox Camera Ready Concealer. And my color is 3.0. So ugly. Couldn't that have been like baby fawn or something like that? That's the color that I use. When I do put on my concealer, because again I'm going to skip it, I put it under the eyes, here in a triangle motion, a little bit around my nose, tiny bit on the chin, anywhere I'm red or I've got some blemishes on the side of my neck where I actually have a scar from an old surgery. So things like that, use your concealer if you so choose. I'm going to skip it. Started. I'm first going to put my bangs out of the way because they're so long you can't even see my eyes. Let's see my really mean widow's peak and my who bangs. Okay, I'm going to use Makeup Forever's HD foundation. I happen to be 127. Don't you love those ugly number names? To me, I like Sunset Beach or something like that, but 127 will have to do, I guess. Lots of different options for your foundation. I'm actually going to use my finger. You can use a foundation brush. This is actually a Chanel foundation brush. It says 16 on it. If you do use a foundation brush like this, make sure that you pat the foundation on as opposed to brushing it. After applying it all over your face with this brush, make sure to pat it in. That way you don't see any of the marks. So I'm going to quickly put my foundation on. Once you have your foundation on, you have, if you use your fingers, really gross fingers. So I actually have these makeup wipes. I actually have a few different ones. I'll just show you this one. The Yes to Cucumbers. You can get it in any local drugstore. I really like them because they're in like a soft packaging, so it's really great to take with you. The next thing I'm going to do is grab L'Oreal's True Match, just here, and a much darker color than I am. I believe this is Cappuccino. Where's the name on this bad boy? It is, it's Cappuccino. So I'm not Cappuccino, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that Cappuccino to contour my face. I kind of have a chunky face, so I like to give myself more of bone structure, especially for my photos. I want to look like I had some cheekbones, and I don't. I got chipmunk cheeks, but that's okay, because we are going to fix that. Okay, so let's talk eyeshadow. I am using Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland. I got this kit or this palette actually, for a few different reasons. The first reason is because it comes in this really nice box. Now, I'm a graphic designer by trade, so I'm a sucker for package design. But that's not the reason why I love this box in this instance. The reason why I love it is because I had a destination wedding and it was on an airplane, and those baggage people are crazy and they like to break stuff. So this was nice because it came in a pretty secure box, which came in another box. I'm using Too Faced Insurance, eyeshadow insurance, because it came in my kit. Use whatever you want. Get a little gangster, use some Vaseline, whatever you gotta do. And just apply that all over the eye. So the colors I'm going to use is In the Buff and Exclusive and Velvet Revolver. How cute is that? See, so much cuter than 127. Velvet Revolver and Teddy Bear. It's a fluffy round brush. This is actually for contouring, but I never listen to what the brushes tell me to do. I do what I want to do because I am a rebel. So put that all over your eye. You can take it up all the way to the brow, all the way to the lash line. Just fluff that on. If you're worried about fallout, that's okay. Take some powder. Some translucent powder would be fine. I'm just going to use what I have handy, which is that matte powder I have. And stick some under your eye. That brush was too big. That's what I get for being a rebel. That way any fallout is going to fall on top of that powder, and when you wipe this powder away, it's going to take that fallout of colored powder from the top and get rid of it without it touching your skin. The next thing you're going to do is take the Velvet Revolver, which is that color there. It's kind of a taupey color. And I'm going to mix that in with the exclusive just a tad bit. I like to carry the colors through. So whatever color I ended with, I like to put a little bit on because I like the way it blends. So you got those two colors together. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that right on the crease and take it a little bit above the crease of my eye and carry it through almost to the tear duct, but not all the way. I'm going to take a smaller brush. You can use a flatter brush that will pack the color on, or you can use a fluffy brush like I use. You can use whatever you want and take a light color. I'm going to use in the buff, and I am just going to put that right under my brow bone as a highlighter. And then I'm going to make it a little bit darker because I look pale and you can probably not even tell on this camera that I have eyeshadow on. The next color that I used is Teddy Bear. Of the Velvet Revolver, because it was the last thing I used. And I'm going to put this right in the V of the outer edge of my eye. Like so. Take it down, bring it up. I'm using Eyeshadow's eyelash curler. Use whatever eyelash curler you've got. I am using American Beauty. And this one is called Sunlit Posy. On my wedding, I believe I had a really soft color using a fan brush. But today I'm going to use an angled brush. Now, I have really chunky cheeks, so if I colored the big ball of my cheek, I would be more than a blushing bride. It would be a tomato. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to put a little bit. And I don't smile when I'm putting my blush on, because my cheeks are so big. If I put my blush on right here, as soon as I stop smiling, it's going to be all right here, which is just not attractive. Oh, making faces at you made my nose itch. Oh, okay. Eyelash time, which is so exciting. Now, I'm not going to show you how I put my eyelashes on, because I am just a mess, okay, with my eyelashes. I do a good job for me. Not so much on teaching you guys how to do it, plus I don't need to reinvent the wheel because there are so many other great gurus out there that can show you how to do it better. So, the last thing to do for your eyes, if you so choose, is to fill in your eyebrows. I don't need to fill mine in today because my big ass bangs are going to cover them, but that's okay. Take a angle brush. This is MAC's 263 and Max Espresso, which is a pretty dark color. If you're nervous and you don't want black caterpillars on the top of your forehead, then use a lighter color. The darkest color I want to be the arch of my eyebrow, and then what's left on my brush I'm going to use to fill in the top. I have really thick eyebrows, so if I color them in too much, they look super dramatic. I'm just going to hit up and fill in using short strokes, going the way my hair grows, which is just crazy because this grows up, that grows to the side, this one wants to grow that way. So the best you can, follow where your hair is growing and use small strokes to fill them in. Don't mind the fish mouth. I do fish mouth when I do my eyebrows. I have no idea why. It helps. Do the fish mouth. Do the fish mouth while you're doing your eyebrows. Okay, that'll do because I'm going to cover them up anyway. But you take your time. It's your wedding. This is L'Oreal Paris Infallible. Getting high glare there. And this color is Beyonce. Okay? Beyonce. The color's awesome. One side is a stain, which I'm about to put on. And this next side here is the gloss that goes on after it. Now it's important once you put this stain on that you let it set for 2 minutes. These are Spa Touch. I got them at Sally's Beauty Supply. The reason why I want to show you these fantastic lotions are because they are the perfect size to take on the airplane. They're 6 ounces. I think that's the perfect size. Maybe it's 3 ounces. Either way, these didn't get caught at the airport. I got French Lavender because I am neurotic by nature. And I was on the airplane with a lot of family members and really old family members, and it was stressful. So French Lavender helped me calm down. This is Badger's Stress Soother. See that? And it is USDA organic. Be careful about those labels. I should do a blog about that later in a video. Stress Soother is fantastic. It has all natural ingredients. I know because my cousin's puppy used to eat this stuff and he didn't die, so it's fine. It's like extra virgin oil. You can make it at home. But the great thing about this is it comes in this little case. See? And you take a little bit of it and you rub it on your temples. That's my anatomy. Your temples here, your temples, on the inside of your wrists, like so. And what it does is it's just aromatherapy, and it helps to reduce your stress and your anxiety, because I know you're going to be stressed out, and I was extra stressed out because, like I said, I am neurotic. The other thing that you can take with you are hand wipes. I like Giovanni's Grapefruit Splash. They're sanitizing wipes. Again, they are perfect size to bust out in the airplane.